Good morning, everyone, and welcome. My name is Michelle Zanovich, and you're watching Making Memories with Michelle. Yesterday, we talked about color coordination with Stampin' Up's Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper and our classic inks and cardstock. Everything color coordinates. And today, I'm going to take this piece that I cut down for my card, and I absolutely love that it's got such beautiful, delicate winter colors. And I'm going to take our Rococo Rose ink pad and make my own color coordinated embossing powder. All right, so this is a fun technique. I wanted it to be subtle and match my card, and so I thought, what better way than to make my own color? So I grabbed my Rooted in Nature stamp set because I need a Thinking of You card. One of my Stampin' Bee team members is having knee replacement surgery next week, and I thought that this would make a great card to let her know that we're all thinking of her on her way to recovery. So the first thing you're going to need is a Versamark ink pad and your colored ink pad. You're also going to need some clear embossing powder. Now I put my embossing powder in a Tupperware or Rubbermaid container, and that way I have an easy way, it creates less mess, and I have an easy way to put my powder back in my container. All right, so just make sure that you've got it labeled so you know what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna open my ink. And the first thing that you're going to want to do is ink up your ink pad with Versamark, okay? Versamark is a nice, clear, sticky ink. Okay, so ink that up really well. Move that out of our way. And then I'm going to put that directly into my colored ink. And then stamp. I'll make sure it's going the right way. Now that's going to be sticky, and while you've got that, take your clear embossing powder and just sprinkle it over. Okay, I'm going to close these up because I'm going to get my heat tool. And I don't want to dry out my inks or spread any extra embossing powder. And because I'm doing my heating on my Designer Series paper, I do want my heat tool to warm up a little bit so it's already hot. I don't want to warp it. And then part of the thing is to come from underneath first. And then heat from the top. And that helps your paper not warp so much. And if you can see, you'll see that this is already starting to melt that embossing powder. And look how pretty. It makes it stand out. It's nice and shiny, just like embossing powder should be. And then we can go ahead and put our card together. All right, so I have some layers, and again, these all coordinate with Stampin' Up's Feels Like Frost. So I have Whisper White, which measures 5 by 3 3/4. And then Smoky Slate, which is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Now all the directions will be found over on my blog at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. And I have a 4 1/4 by 11 sheet of cardstock, which I'm scoring at 5 1/2. just going to put this right on here. This makes a super simple card because I love this photorealistic paper. I don't want to cover it up. I don't mind cutting it down to fit on a card, but I certainly don't want to cover it up. And don't you love the foil behind it? Oh my goodness, it's really hard. You kind of want 2 packs of that paper. One so you can have the pretty image on the front, and then another so that you can have the foils. All right, and again, I'm just adding the same colors, Smoky Slate and Whisper White, on the inside of my card. And that gives you enough room to write a little thank you note. And looks like I missed that piece. So I've got a glue dot right here that came from a paper pumpkin. This is one of those little miniature glue dots. I'm going to take my your pick tool and just roll up a glue dot, and I'm going to put that right under there. No one will ever know, and it held that piece of paper down perfectly. All right. So a quick and easy tip on how to make your own color coordinating embossing powder. Thanks for watching. Be sure to pop over to my blog at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. Thanks again. Bye.